Okay, everything just turned off. Hello, and what?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Why
What a
everything just turned
fail.
off?
What a
I don't know why.
fail.
Right, everything just turned off on my thing. Let me check if it's all good. Can you guys hear me all good? Yeah, nice one. You can hear me all good. Yeah. Okay, so Ash, let's try that again, like as if
Uh,
you're not deaf and blind. Can you hear
sorry,
me?
sorry.
Can you hear me? Okay.
No. Let me explain first. Let me explain what happened. Because I have the YouTube open as well. So, because when you said, "Can you guys hear me well?" I'm like, let me hear from YouTube if he can actually be heard. So I
Uh,
played it on YouTube and I could hear your
I'm
voice,
dead.
and then I heard the question you asked on YouTube, which is like 5 or 6 seconds late. So here I look
No,
like some sort of mute or some sort of deaf person. What do you say? But damn, no. I heard you, bro.
nah, big up to you, man. Big up to everybody who's tuned in nice and early. Big up to everybody who's watching on replay. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And welcome back to another episode of Saad X Ash. You already know, previewing the weekend games. To be honest, we've been slacking because we missed 1 week.
Yeah,
The midweek.
we
We were
did.
supposed to do midweek predictions, but we missed them. Uh, and the thing is, like, Ash doesn't even remind me, bro. Do you know what I mean?
The
So
midweek, you mean the
I
week, which is the week before, not?
The Man United one. Yeah,
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 the Man
yeah,
United
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, we missed that, guys. It is what it is. But Ash should have reminded me, given that he is the safekeeper of the thing that keeps
Guys,
it
I've
tracked, the
shared this
spreadsheet.
shit with him. I'm done. Like it's on him to go and fill it. What? By the way, when if I was sad, yeah, if I'm 20 points behind, right, I wouldn't want to be thinking of this shit either. Which is why I understand why he forgot it. So I get why he's
Nah,
throwing
it's
it
not
at
even a
me.
that thing.
Yeah.
It's not even a that thing. You're such a fraud. Listen, you're just
Such a
there by
winner.
technicality, bro. You're technicality, bro. It's technicality.
It's not
Anyway,
technical. It's skill.
no, bro. It's listen. You got one weekend right. And meanwhile, I got one weekend horribly wrong, and then it turned.
No. I've been getting a bunch of weeks correct. You haven't surpassed
Anyway,
in any week so far.
you
Go ahead, my
fraud.
brother. Go ahead.
Listen, guys, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We are going to be talking about the upcoming games. We're going to be doing a bit of a breakdown for Monaco, speaking about it.
Hmm.
Just obviously because we haven't had Ash's thoughts yet. Obviously, I dropped my match reaction yesterday. We're going to be speaking about Manchester United traveling to the Etihad to take on Manchester City, who are in a slump of their own at the moment, which we're going to get into, of course. And we also going to be speaking about Arsenal hosting Everton at the Emirates. Inshallah, it should be a slapping, bro. It should be, but who knows? Do you know what I mean? Who knows nowadays, bro? What's going on? And we're going to be continuing the rest of the predictions. So, of course, talking about fixtures such as Chelsea versus Brentford and Liverpool versus Fulham, amongst other games. Um, you know what? We're also going to be because the thing is, I wanted this show to be not us just talking about top six clubs and stuff. Yeah, I actually want us to discuss some of the lower clubs, like some of the smaller clubs as well. So we're going to also be discussing today about Gary O'Neill and his possible sacking. We're also going to be discussing about Lopetegui, how much time he has left at West Ham. You know, just focusing a little bit for a small section of the show, just about the clubs in the lower side of the league. Um, and just focusing on what could be the future for these clubs because those two clubs in particular right now, their managers are on thin ice. By the way, guys, thin ice is what their managers are on right now. So we're going to be speaking about that as well. But anyway, let's start off with Monaco. 3-0 win. Listen, it should have
Should have
been
been
way,
more.
way more, man. It should have been way, way more. But we ended up winning the game by 3-0. What was your thoughts on the game, mate?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, actually,
That's
before you start, you need to make sure to have a little segment in there for your star boy. And when I say star boy, I'm not talking about Bukayo Saka. I'm talking about Gabriel
uh,
Jesus. Yeah. Speak about
Nah,
him.
nah, nah, nah,
We'll,
nah.
we'll
Stop,
talk.
stop, stop,
We'll
stop.
talk. We'll talk.
Stop with
We'll
that
talk.
nonsense because
We'll,
I washed
hold
my
on.
hands
We'll
away
talk
from
about it.
Gabriel Jesus
We'll talk
ages
about
ago.
it. No, 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 no.
We can.
But now we need to revisit the craziness you were talking because you
You
made me
see,
sound crazy.
no, no,
You
it's
made
not
me
crazy
sound
because
crazy.
no, it's not because I still stick with what I said before. I don't think like if I had to go back and rephrase what I said, I wouldn't because at that time, if you guys remember what I said he had a very good first season with us, at least in my opinion. Very poor second season. I want to see how he does this season before I decide if he needs to go or not. Everything I've seen in the last couple of months has shown me that he's going to fail. That by the end of the season, it's going to be an absolute failure and he needs to go. So I didn't say anything outlandish. The one thing I did say, which, yes, is probably like something I have to eat humble pie for now, is that he's the best backup striker in the league. And I said that because honestly, there aren't many good backup strikers. And I did concede in that same video that maybe I can give Nkunku because I didn't know Nkunku was a backup, to be honest. That still surprises me to this day. Um, I can hear Duran shout, but I just don't like giving young players like that much credit so early unless they are like some mega talent, which Duran isn't a
Special
mega
talent.
talent.
Yeah.
Like special talent, exactly. And this is why I'm a lot harsher like on this young hype because some you know how everyone hypes up young people so much now. Every time we keep hearing the new Neymar, the new Messi, the new Rivaldo, the new Ronaldo, the new this. I've
Do you know
lost
what? Do
count
you
of
know? Do you know what player?
how
Do
many.
you know what player tires me and what player stinks of this?
Hmm,
Lamine Yamal, bro. Because here's
I
my
must
thing, yeah.
disagree with you there. He's
No,
actually
no,
one of the
no, no, but
exceptions,
no,
but
no,
I think
but
it's special
but
talent.
here's my thing, yeah. I understand that he is a very good talent, yeah.
Generational.
People are chatting, like this guy's Messi. Well, he's the next
No,
Messi
no,
now.
nobody's Messi. Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
That's mad.
but the way they're talking is like they're talking about Messi. Oh my god, you can't do any wrong. I just said that I think Saka's better than him. All of a sudden, I'm getting hate
By
DMs
the way,
and this. That.
I
I'm
saw
like,
that thing
bro,
of yours. I
what's
saw
going
that
on?
tweet of yours. That is not outlandish. That's not crazy. I think Yamal is a generational talent. I think he's gonna be a better player than Saka. I think by the time both of them retire, there won't even be a conversation about who's better. In my opinion, I think Yamal will be clear by then. But
I
right
don't think
now,
so.
on this day, Saka is better because Saka has done it longer. He's more experienced. He's done it at the highest level. We still need to see Lamine Yamal do it at the next stage of the Champions League. We still need to see, to be honest, Saka hasn't done it in the knockout stage of the Champions League yet. Actually, he did score against Bayern, to be fair. Um,
We will be
but
there. We will be there, Soraya.
we will be there.
We
Yes.
will be there. Yeah.
Yeah. So right, ignoring that
Automatic,
I'm Moroccan as well. Well, half Moroccan.
automatic. Exactly.
Yeah.
Automatic qualification into the tournament, of course.
Yeah.
And listen, man. Hopefully we can win it, bro. Hopefully we can win it. I don't want to be like South Africa or who
Listen,
else done it that didn't win it? Mexico, wasn't it?
African. Yeah, yeah. Lots of
It
countries
was
hosted
South
and didn't win it.
Africa. I don't want to be like Qatar or South Africa, bro, where they get dunked
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, we
No, no,
need to
but
go. We need to win that
Saad,
competition,
Saad,
bro.
Saad. We're hosting something before that. We're hosting the damn AFCON next year. Not
Yes,
next
I
year,
know.
2026.
Yes, I
We
know,
need, honestly, we have to win that because it is
bro.
embarrassing. We are the best country in the continent right now. We're the only country to win every single one of our group stage games, by the way. The only one. All other countries have lost one or drawn one. We're the only country to go all 6 for 6. We are clearly, if you look at our team, we are a whole level above every other country. Our starting 11 is so damn good it can compete with some European teams, right? And some South American teams. If we don't win this damn AFCON at home in 2026, not
It's
only
a
am I going to say
disgrace.
sack Regragui, not only am I going to say sack him, but I'm also going to say like this whole damn
Yeah, it's
FA,
a
Moroccan
disgrace.
FA needs to be like changed. Because
Yeah,
we have such not world class players, sorry, but compared to the African continent, our
top
players
talents,
like
bro.
some of them are above, are
Yeah.
like head and shoulders above everyone else. So it's crazy if we don't end up with, and we have crazy decent squad depth as well. But anyways,
Here's the
we'll
thing.
see how it
This is no, because the reason why I was saying obviously we have to win the World Cup. I will hope we can win the World Cup.
yeah.
Not that I'm forgetting about the Afcon, but because
Mm.
now I expect it to happen. It has to happen. If we don't win that Afcon, then serious questions need to be asked about these players, about the manager, about their dedication to actually win tournaments rather than sitting there pissing about against fucking South Africa and doing some
Mad
bullshit.
South Africa.
Bro,
Wow.
how did we lose to that South African team, bro?
And they
They're
didn't even go to win
bums.
it. Yeah,
I'm
they
not
didn't
even,
even go to
bro.
win it. I think,
I'm not even. I know. I do this with Tash and all of this, and then I cuss. But South Africa, they're not a good team.
bruh,
So
they got
the fact
knocked
that they
out in
beat
the
us
next round.
is nuts,
They didn't even go on to win it. They got knocked out in the damn next round, which is
bro.
honestly, which is
Ivory,
just
who did they
embarrassing
go
from
up
us.
to? Ivory Coast, didn't it?
It
Didn't
was
they?
Ivory Coast or Nigeria, one of the two. They played one of the two countries. And then Nigeria and Ivory Coast went to the finals, and Ivory Coast won it, which was also a shock, by the way, because everyone had Nigeria winning it. But
Bro, Ivory
yeah, look,
Coast
look, we
to win that. That might be one of the greatest Afcon wins
it
ever.
was it was at their home,
Just
right? It was at their home.
no, but it wasn't not only because it wasn't their home, but it was the fact that they sacked their manager and had one
In mid
more game
tournament.
to, and
Yeah.
had one game that
Bad.
one game to get into the knockout stages, and they got into the knockout stage and end up going on to win it, bro. That's
By the way,
crazy.
I will say this though. I will say this. I'm not a fan of this kind of disgusting knockout, this group stage thing where even the third place team goes. I don't understand. Like,
Yeah,
I
I don't
understand why
agree with
FIFA did
that,
it.
man.
They're like, let's add more teams so that we can have more people. That's so stupid because now, like, the way it was back then, in my opinion, when you have the group stages, the top two go because they are the top two. They're the best two teams. So if you wanna increase the number of games, if you wanna say that I don't know, like there's gonna be four teams and each team has to play the other team twice. Okay, I can hear it,
Yeah.
fine. But why the hell are you doing it in that kind of way where the third place team goes? Because sometimes, like I look at Ivory Coast, I don't think they were the best country in the tournament. I don't think they were the strongest. I
They
think they
weren't.
just
They weren't.
they weren't right. And if they play Nigeria 10 times, I don't. I think they win like three, and they probably lose
Here's
the other six or
here's the
seven.
thing.
Like,
We have realistically this AFCON is a trial for that World Cup because that World Cup is massive now. Yeah, that we're hosting it. So this AFCON, we
we're
need
not
to go
hosting it
in
by
there.
ourselves, guys, just so people understand. It's also Spain and Portugal.
Yeah, it's Spain and Portugal, but regardless, we're still hosting it. Do you know what I mean? So there's going to be games that are played in our country, bro. So here's the thing: we
Well,
have
all
to
our games
now.
are played in our country. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to now have to go into. I don't know what happens if Portugal or Spain and Morocco get into the final. By the way, I don't know
No,
where's the
they'll be.
final being held.
No, they will already have decided like a certain
Where the final is
stadium
being
for each
held.
fixture. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It definitely will
Bro,
not
they
be
need to
Morocco.
hold
It'll
the
probably be
final in
Spain or something.
Morocco, bro. They need to hold
Yeah,
the final in Morocco. But I already know it's going to be Santiago Bernabeu. I already know it, man.
something like
Or
that.
it
Yeah, for
might be
sure.
the new camp. It might be the new camp, bro, because they're building up
Yeah,
now.
especially since they're building it. Yeah, yeah,
Bro,
exactly,
it
exactly.
might be that. But anyway, you know what? This we have to go and win the World Cup. We have to go and win the AFCON now. We have
Yeah.
to because our talent is unmatched, bro. And as well as adding Brahim Diaz, as well as adding Yusim Ben Sagher in this game. Obviously, we'll speak about it
Oh,
now. But bro, Ben
yeah.
Sagher is a
Look at this game.
baller,
I've been
bro.
watching him. I've been watching him in the Liga. He's been killing it, bro. He's been killing it in the Liga.
Bro,
It's just
every time Morocco play, I'm watching this guy, bro. He's balling out, bro. He's balling
so good.
out
He's so good, bro. He's
on
so
that
good.
left side, bro. He is a
We've
menace,
got
bro. And he's only
a world class right back, a top quality keeper, even though he plays in Saudi now, but a top class keeper,
mm,
good centre backs. We've got a left back who's a quality as well, playing for Manchester United right now. Bruh, even our midfield is fantastic as well. Um, Wingers, the Zalzuli. I've never liked the Zalzuli, and now I'm actually starting to like, because for me, like, we had Soufiane Boufal, who I always said was the best player in Morocco in the last 5, 6 years. And I was like, man, Zuzuli is such a downgrade. And I realized now, bruh, he's taken that role now and made it
mm.
his. Not to mention Brahim
Bro,
Diaz on the other side and all. And Rahimi as the striker, who I think should eventually come to Europe. I don't know why he's
Rahimi
playing in
is
Al Ain.
Rahim.
I don't know why he's playing in Al Ain.
I don't know. Rahimi is the guy that needs to be starting consistently and be our
Yeah,
starter in main
yeah,
competitions. Yeah, and
yeah.
Nasiri is done. This guy is
Yeah, he's
done,
done.
bro.
He should be
All he
backup.
has,
That's it.
all he has is height. That's it, bro. When he's one on one with the keeper, he cannot score.
Wow.
This is me now.
Wow.
You know how much I was
Ah,
backing him. You know how much
because
I
you
was
know
backing him.
Yeah,
I'm
because
telling
a
you right
year
now.
ago we had this conversation about the Naseri
Yeah,
when
that's
Saad was
fine.
praising him, and I said the exact same thing. I'm like, bro, he's only got height. I like so you're gonna try and put Jesus on me when you're doing the same spin with
So
the
so yeah,
Naseri, yeah?
that's fine. So we're doing the Jesus thing. I accept my
Is
fault,
that what it
bro.
is?
Same way you have to accept your fault, yeah?
No, no,
Same
no, no,
thing.
no, 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 no. There's a difference between what you and I did. You and
Elias,
I,
how old is Kabi is like freaking
yeah. And I don't
he's
rate
like
him that
30
high, to be
something, bro.
honest. Like, I think he's okay. Like Rahimi, you know why I rate Rahimi over all these guys? Because Rahimi is not just a striker who scores goals. He actually gets involved in the
Yeah.
play. He holds up well. He links up. He can actually assist. He can run and dribble
Mm,
past people. He makes it hell for defenders to mark him.
yeah.
Whereas
Trust me.
Naseri and Al Kabi are, yeah.
They're
Rahim is
old
definitely
fashioned strikers, bro. Do you know what I mean? They're
Rahimi.
just trying to. But Raheem, listen, Raheem is definitely the future for us to be in
Yeah,
these big
100%.
competitions. He
100%.
needs
We
to
saw him
play.
in the Olympics, bro. But
Ilias,
anyways, enough of
I know
Morocco.
he's a yeah,
Um,
yeah. I know he's our
Gabby.
top. I know he's all time. He's our top
Yeah,
all time top scorer. Sorry, but here's the thing, bro. I just look at Rahimi right now. He is screaming for that position to be the
yeah.
main number nine, to be the main striker. It works, bro, and he's able to link up play, bro. That's perfect point from
And
Ash, bro.
and Ilias, like, I'm sorry to say this, but this top scorer thing, I don't like it. Bro, Giroud is a top scorer for France, and no one will tell me that Giroud like it has been a better striker than Benzema, for example, or if
Mm.
Benzema didn't have that issue with Deschamps, he would have not been starting. So I don't know. I wouldn't look at the top scorer like, especially it's not like he's top scorer with like 70, 80 goals, bro. I think he's got like in his 30s or 40s, something like that, right? He doesn't even have
It must
like,
be something like that.
yeah, Morocco top scorer of all time. I need to see this because I'm pretty sure it wasn't like something crazy. Um, yeah, bro, come on. Oh my god, you guys know how many goals? 26. 26. That's
I
nothing.
don't
That's
know.
nothing, my bro. Bro, the next person, Ziyech, is 25. Nseri is 23. Salah ad-Din Basir, 21. Marwan Shamakh, oh my god, 18. Yusuf Al-Arabi,
Bro,
16. Yusuf Hajmi, 16. Come on, Elias.
big up Yusuf Haj.
Elias. Baka
But
صاحبي.
Allah, but here's the thing, yeah. Just because we're gonna move on, yeah, and
We're gonna move on,
like
guys, but we're just giving
this,
like,
yeah.
heritage
Sorry,
education.
this is heritage conversations, yeah. Here's the thing. This is what I agree with Ilyas now, yeah. Is he said, yeah, I'm so worried about Reg- Regragui.
Regragi,
Sorry,
Regragi. Ah, Brito
bro, his
Regragi.
name always freaking bamboozles
Yeah,
me.
I know.
Regragui, freaking
Mm.
hell. I'm worried about him that he isn't the right guy, bro. And listen, the thing is, yeah, as as Moroccans, bro, we asked for this for so long, yeah. We want a Moroccan coach, somebody who can really get into the players. Like,
Someone
to be honest,
progressive.
you 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 need to find somebody who's Moroccan. It's not even like a race thing or something like that, but it's like before we just had coaches who spoke to them in French. Do you know what I mean? Or spoke to them in English, and you got a translator in there. When you speak to them in the mother tongue, bro, like it it hits different, bro. Do you know what I mean? It can like
Yeah, of course.
motivate the players and make them feel something. Do you know what I mean?
Even though
So
90% of our, not 90, but 50% of our players don't actually speak Darija. They speak either Dutch or Spanish
no, but
or
they
French.
would
But
speak. No,
yeah, yeah.
they know how to speak it though, because you'd speak it at
No, they
home
don't.
anyway.
Did you no, they don't. Hakim, did you hear Ashraf Hakimi? Bro, when he started speaking Moroccan, it was so
Really,
embarrassing.
get broken.
Watch the interview. It was after the I think it was during the World Cup or after the World Cup, something like that. Like بس فرحوني بس تفرحوا بينا بس تفرحوا بينا. Like he kept using the same thing and he was like repeating بس فرحوا بينا بس فرحوا بينا. Like bro, it was so bad. It was so, I'm just telling you.
Oh no, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not watching it,
Watch it.
bro.
I think
I
Hakim Ziyech does not
can't,
even
man.
speak Moroccan like that well, if I'm not wrong as well. Definitely Mrabit. He doesn't speak Moroccan that well.
I
Because
turned
these
my
guys
back on
grew up
Hakim
in
Ziyech before
Netherlands.
when he walked away from the team, bro. I turned my back on him. I
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
that he
yeah.
had
He
problems with
didn't
the
like the
manager,
manager.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I understand. But to not, yeah, listen. For
Last
me,
thing
I
I'll
think
say
they're
before
fine.
we move on, just so that we don't lose viewers who are not Moroccans. Last thing I will say, you know why Walid Regragui has been performing so well, guys, over
Mm.
the last few years? Because he attended Arteta's seminar. He is a disciple of Mikel Arteta. That's why he went to the top. That's my manager and my other manager.
What
He
a
actually
guy,
did, by the way.
bro.
He attended a seminar held by Arteta.
I think I heard that as well. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
saying
yeah, yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
Go
that's
watch it. It's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
But anyway, let's get back to football and Monaco, man. Give us your thoughts, man. What do you think of the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because the second half, when we looked slower and less attacking, is when we actually scored our goals, or two of our goals. That first half, we should have been 5 or 6 nil. Honestly, man, the way we were ripping them open, you wouldn't think this is the Monaco that had a very good Champions League run so far. Um, lost only, I think they only lost one game, which was to Benfica. Um, and like was they were tied on points with us, in fact, as well. The
Didn't they have a
only
good game against Barcelona as well? Who
Yeah,
were
but
favorites?
Barcelona got a red card that game, like, and even with the red card, like, they struggled to beat them. So if it wasn't for the red card, I don't think they would have won against Barcelona, to be fair. But look, it doesn't matter. They still got the win, obviously, which is like immense. But yeah, the way we just stripped them open, I love the way that Saka, Jesus was linking. Jesus was doing everything right, and I'm gonna just get him out of the way quickly, except for the finish,
Bro, do you know how
unfortunately.
many times we hear this?
Yeah, it's
I've
mad.
heard this
No,
from
but
so many people, bro.
Pakistani is the first time. Everyone says Indian, which is why
No,
Pakistani is
Indian.
surprising me.
My friend,
Yeah,
my
there's a
close
big
friend.
difference,
Yeah,
guys.
my
Indians don't
close
like.
friend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My close
Guys,
friend.
careful.
My close friend in real life. My close friend. He was like, oh, who's that Indian guy that you always is on your channel? I'm like, bro, he's not
You know,
Indian.
it's funny
He-
because
bro,
Arabs who who see me here think I'm Yemeni, because Yemenis have this kind of skin color and this kind of
you have that
face.
look, yeah.
But
Especially with the
that's the thing.
mustache. With the mustache, you
Yeah,
have that look, bro.
but that's the
Like
thing, because
Yemeni.
my side of the Moroccan family, our heritage, our roots in Nasri,
Mm.
Nasri is like a family that comes from Yemen. And I'm also half Sudanese. My dad is Sudanese, so I've also got like the darker skin. So that's why the mix, I guess, makes it look Indian or Yemeni or whichever, depending on what you look. But yeah, look, the first half was fantastic. I think we were building the ball. We were building really well, building the play really well. Not a fan of Partey playing. Not sorry, Partey played DM. My bad. Um, I was not a fan of Lewis Skelly starting in the lineup. I know this is gonna drive people crazy.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because for me, this game was like a serious game that I thought we have to win, and I was worried about how Lewis Kelly's gonna. Because I saw him in that game against Liverpool, and that second goal, it's not his mistake, you could say, per se, because Martinelli lost the ball, but it still came from his side and Kivior's. And I just think like a left side of Kivior and Lewis Kelly was like a bit scary for me. I know Liverpool is a much better team than Monaco, so of course their threat is a lot different. But I'm also someone who doesn't like. As I said at the start of the video, I don't rate youngsters that highly unless they're generational in terms of talent. And Lewis Kelly is not that. And I thought people were overhyping him a little bit. But in this game specifically, he was fantastic. That pass he gave to Jesus for the first goal was incredible. And it's not just the pass; the composure he had to keep the ball from the press and beat his man and then play the through ball it's fantastic. It was well weighted, and freaking fake Brazilian Gabriel Jesus, who cannot freaking score in front of goal, somehow with his left leg is able to give a beautiful squared ball that way to Saka. Beautiful squared ball. It had a nice curl to it, good speed, and all Saka had to do was just tap it in. But in front of goal, somehow he misses the easiest chances. He had three good chances. One of them, fair enough. I don't blame him for missing it, which was the first one that he had from the left side. But the other two were very, very easy chances, especially that one-on-one he got from Kivior's long pass. And somehow we missed it. Odegaard, I'd never have expected Odegaard to miss a sitter like that. He already
So
does the hard job. He does the hard job by pressing and by winning the ball, and then he goes running through. And I'm like, you know what? He's not the quickest in our team. What if they catch up to him? They don't catch up to him. And yet somehow he misses it in the most stupid way. He doesn't even force the keeper to make a save. But yeah, we should have been clear. I'm glad we got that first goal because the way Monaco started the second half, it looked like they were going to get an equalizer. I'm not going to lie. And they came close to it as well. But I think as the game kept going, we started growing in confidence. We started like controlling better. Our substitutions, I think, also kind of helped. And obviously we got the second and third after. But yeah, look, overall it was a very good performance. And funny enough, because people have been using that against us over the last few weeks, none of the goals were from set pieces. All our goals were from open play. So I guess we're no longer an open play
By the
team.
way,
Which,
it's
by the way,
concerning though
we need.
that
It's not.
they might have found a way.
No, they
They might
didn't.
have
No, they
shown a
didn't.
way
No, they
to
didn't.
counteract
No,
our.
they didn't. Because taking three players away from there, right? The only risk is if the keeper comes and catches it. And the way we crowd out the keeper, sometimes it's not easy for the keeper to come out. Secondly, when you take away three players and put them at the other side so that three other players go and mark them, you're making it harder for yourself defending that corner because now you're basically defending the corner. Instead of defending the corner with 10 men, you're defending the corner with like 7 men, right? And the more and the less people you have defending a corner, because we don't need like all these guys to be in. We only need Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, Timber. Let's say if Calafiori is playing, then Calafiori. If Calafiori is not playing, then Thomas Partey. We only need these guys in. We don't need like 8, 9 people. So now instead of Saka, Jorginho, not Saka, who is with, let's say if Declan Rice is taking it, instead of Saka, Odegaard, and I don't know, maybe Trossard, whoever the left winger is, standing just outside the box, they just need to come back all the way to the middle now with those other guys. So they haven't figured out shit. The reason Monaco did it is because they're like, let's catch us by surprise, which they have, to be fair. But if Everton and all the teams end up doing it, we're gonna slaughter them. Because we only need those 3, 4, 5 people in the box anyways. Saka and all these guys, they don't get in the box regardless. They always stay outside the box. Now, instead of just being just outside the box, they have to be all the way back in. Now, yes, I understand what some people will say. If the keeper catches the ball and throws it forward, and let's say the Monaco player controls it, it's 3-on-3. But I do trust our players to be able to deal with those kind of rare situations, to be honest. Right? I do trust people to be able to deal with those rare situations. And I get what you're saying, Aaron, about teams will eventually figure out, but what is there to figure out? Because we don't have one style of corner taking. I was on Judge Mo's channel. I didn't get a chance to rebuttal this because we moved on to the other topic. But Roms was saying, for example, big up Roms, but he was saying, yeah, teams should go back to the old school of one-on-one defending against Arsenal and corners and just like be physical and rough with them. But that is what West Ham tried doing against us. And we scored. Our first goal was a corner. Mikel Antonio was watching Gabriel Magalhaes like a hawk. And Mikel Antonio is a strong beast. It's not like, by the way, I hope he gets well soon. Obviously, like we heard about the crash, so hopefully he does recover. It's a very sad thing. So yeah,
thoughts,
big up to Antonio.
family and himself are in our thoughts, obviously.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Hopefully
100%.
he recovers as soon as possible. It's crazy. I think he had an operation or something as well.
Yeah,
on his leg. So hopefully he can come back and play football again, man. Because that could be a.
Yeah.
By the way, Ali, why are you so pressed? Why do you want it? Because look what he said. It is like I'm trying to question it, but I'm actually trying to understand where you're coming from. He's just like,
What?
it is. Ash, sorry, they found a way, bro. Someone is gonna find the tactic.
He's desperate. Ali is desperate because we scored against
Ali is desperate, bro. Ali always comes in here trying to hate, bro, for no reason.
Always. Big hater, Ali. Big up, Ali. No, but genuinely, because teams have tried the man-on-man against us. The problem with the man-on-man, right, is that we stand when the teams play man-on-man against us, we stand at the far post and behind the far post as well. So when these players come and try to do the man-on-man, you're leaving a big gap behind. So we're able to run around them and get that leap in the corner. And we also leave someone sometimes at the edge. So when everyone is over here, that person has, for example, Gabriel Magalhaes when he did it against City. When Kyle Walker, the fastest guy on the pitch, is like, I got you. And he was tapping him. And Gabriel Magalhaes, who's slower than Kyle Walker, was able to get the run past him, right? Fulham, here's another example. Fulham did man-to-man. Did you guys? You remember, right, in the beginning of the game when Traore pushed Saliba out? It wasn't a penalty or anything. I'm not saying it's a foul, but my point is they put the strongest person on the pitch on the biggest threat, and we still ended up scoring in the second half from a corner. Saliba of all people. So we have done, and the tactic we keep using, we use it because nobody has like stopped it, but we have so many other variations for corners, so many. We have played the short corner once where we cross it in afterwards and we score. We've played the corner where we crowd out the keeper and we put like a fast inward swinger, so we just require a little touch and it goes in. Sometimes we even have like Tottenham Hotspur, they scored an own
Mm.
goal because of that corner, right? Hoybig. We've done the corner where all our players are in the near post and then they flick it behind for someone to like hit it in. We've done the corners where someone comes running from the far post. We've done a corner where everyone is like inside and Gabriel Magalhaes or one player will be on the outside and makes a late run in. We have different kind of like corners that we take. So you cannot try and block all of these because every time we're going to keep changing the setting.
Yeah.
That's my point. And I do want to talk later, by the way, about have Arsenal been relying on corners so much this season, because that is a clear myth which I will debunk maybe as we go after the Monaco game. But yeah,
Yeah, of course.
but yeah,
But
fantastic game though, fantastic game for sure.
yeah, 100%. And I think a big. I know you said you didn't want Marzu Escape to start, but now that he has started, you must be ecstatic, bro, with the performance that
Very
he put out
impressed.
there.
That
Because
game, very
I
impressed.
mean, bro, he does not look out of in that 60 minutes that he played, or 65. I'm not sure when they took him off,
Yeah.
but in that time, he looked like a player that wasn't out of place, a player that was nervous, a player
Mm.
that is making their Champions League debut for the first time. I think that's his. Is that his Champions League debut or his Arsenal debut? Or has he played?
Champions
Well,
League
no,
debut.
he's played in the
He's played
League
at
Cup before.
City. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Against City
Yeah,
as well. He came off the bench.
yeah. So he that's his Champions League debut, bro. So he didn't look out of place at all. This Monaco team has been, like you said, playing very good in the league form of the Champions League.
They're
They've
second in the Liga as well.
Are they second in the Liga?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're
Oh
second in the
wow.
Liga. So they're
But
not a bad team. This season they've been playing well.
yeah, but listen, you just have to look at Mazda Skelly, and I mean, bro,
Sorry,
he is
third in
truly
the
one of
Liga. But same
he is
points
yeah,
with Marseille.
but he is truly one of our own, man. He's absolutely brilliant, man, and I think looking at the future, I think this definitely warrants a start. This performance here, definitely, if Calafiori is not available, it warrants a
Ah,
start against Everton. I think he's
right.
earned it. He's earned that start against Everton, especially with Gabriel. We'll speak about it anyway, but I think it warrants a start. But one player that I do want to quickly speak about, and I know you already spoke to him about him, but I need to speak about him as well. Gabriel Jesus is useless, bro. This guy is like taking years off of my lifespan, bro. Like he's just taking years off of me, bro, for free, bro. For free. It's not even like, bro, it's crazy. It's nuts. I'm sick and tired of Jesus. I'd rather have Nketiah back than have Jesus here. And that's saying something.
Ooh,
Because
what? Calm
Nketiah
down.
because Nketiah would have finished one of those chances that he had. One of those chances Nketiah would have finished them. Jesus let us down in that game, bro. Let us down tremendously. I don't care if he gets an assist. I couldn't give two flying Fs because when his job came up and he had the opportunity to put us ahead, not twice, but three times, there was another chance. There was three
Yeah.
chances that he missed, and he didn't take them. As a striker, bro, you have to go somewhere, man. Just go somewhere now. That's it. Your time here is done. Your time is done. Yeah, I've had enough of this guy. I'm not like, bro. I was speechless, bro. I was speechless during that game. You just have to go and watch my freaking watch along, man. You'll see.
I did.
I was having a mental breakdown, bro. Watching this guy play football. I'm done with him, bro. I don't want him to play for my team again. I don't want him to start for us again. I'm not even confident when he comes on off the bench. because I don't know what's going to happen if a chance falls if a chance falls to him near to the end of the game and it's a one on one. I'm not even confident. I'm not even confident that he can win us a game, bro. This guy, like, I'm done at this point. And if Mikel Arteta, if that's the hill he wants to die on, then bro, that's a madness, bro. That's a madness. Because I can understand you maybe putting your trust in Havertz and saying Havertz is gonna come good, Havertz is gonna become this, he's gonna become that, he's gonna put up the numbers, which to be honest, Havertz has over the last year with us has been putting up the numbers. But
Mm.
if you're sitting here backing Gabriel Jesus, if you're sitting here trying to convince us that this guy is quality and this and that, like bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. You need to be held accountable then as well. Same way as I'm cussing him out, I should be cussing you out as well. Because this is bro, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. It feels like as soon as here's my thing, yeah, Ash. We get rid of these players that are dead wood, yeah. And I think, oh, you know what? We're turning a new leaf. We're getting rid of the dead wood. Me and you were ecstatic to see them go because you like to see them moving on. But then this bozo stays, and they're like, "Oh, we're giving him a chance. He's rejuvenated. He's feeling new." And even I got freaking done by it, bro. In at the start of the season, bro, I thought, yeah, this guy is different, this and that, bro. If I could go back to myself and just give myself a massive slap, bro, because I don't know what I was talking about, bro. I don't know what I saw, bro. A new trim, and this guy in a vest doing sprints in summer training, bro. Like, get out of here, man.
You know the funny thing is about Jesus. It's not honestly, bro. It's not the misses that are pissing me off, and I'm pretty sure it's not the same that's pissing you off. If you really dissect it, because that's who he was 2 seasons ago as well. But he's lost that
He's lost the other
dynamic
stuff about him,
movement, that
bro.
the other stuff that used to make him that good, that
Uh,
used to cover up the misses, right? The dribbles, the explosiveness, the way he used to create chances, like some of the nutmegs and everything he used to do, that he used to create opportunities for others, and the passes and the assists and all that. Well, I say assist when he's given a very good assist against Monaco, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
if
but
he had
regardless,
all of
man.
these things, right, I would be okay with the missing misses he has, because he makes up for it. But the problem is that he's lost that as well, which for me right now makes him just like proper like deadwood in my opinion. And if this doesn't
Yeah,
improve from here till the end of the season, which most likely will not happen, I think it's just gone. I think this is the problem when you have a player who relies so much on like dribbling ability and cutting at high speed and suddenly switching up directions. When your knee is bust and it's gone and you have that kind of surgery, it just kills your game and it slows down your game tremendously. And you're no longer the player you are, which is why you have to always have some sort of other like attributes in your arsenal, unintended.
yeah, 100%.
And if he was an elite finisher, fair enough. Then maybe all he could have done now is adjust his playing style a little bit, stop dropping that deep, stay inside the box, and just take advantage of your elite finishing. But he doesn't. He doesn't even have that. So
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna have to go back to Brazil.
By the way, 100%, Elias. I completely agree. Even his Jogger Benito,
Exactly. That's what
bro.
I'm
We
fucking going
speak
about.
about this guy's Jogger Benito. Oh my god, look at him, bro. Look at the way he gets past 2, 3 players. Where's that gone? Where is it
It's
gone,
gone.
bro? He's just a
Gone.
shell of his former self now, bro. A shadow of his former self now. I don't know what this Gabriel Jesus is. I don't know what this is. And Mikel Arteta keeps
It's
on
sad,
bullshitting him.
really.
Okay, it's sad, whatever. But right now, I'm pissed because, bro, like
Yeah.
I expect my team to be at the top of game, at the top of our game right now. We have to be going in for the title, bro. And this guy is the one that's coming on for us, a striker. Like, bro, we have this. This proves to me in January we have to go for a striker. It's of the utmost importance that we have to go for a striker because this guy
Hmm.
needs to go, man. He needs to go, man. It's done. But anyway, brilliant night for Saka, getting 2 goals and assist. I hope that he'd gotten a hat trick. I really hoped. Um,
Oh, he doesn't have a hat
but
trick with us yet. Yeah.
He doesn't have it with Arsenal. He has it with
With
England.
Arsenal, yeah, with us. That's what I said with
Yeah,
us. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't have it with Arsenal. I was hoping
But
that
yeah,
he'd
that
get.
was an elite performance. That was one of the best performances I've seen from an Arsenal player in the Champions League in ages. Like, I mean, getting involved in the goals, the way he was like playing
Yeah,
against the fullback.
but the thing is, I don't think he was involved in regards to like a lot of the build-up play and stuff because
Mm,
and the thing is, I said this in my match reaction, yeah, and I'll break it down for you just now quickly, and you can tell me if you agree. I said that when we're playing like Erdegaard and Marino and and Declan Rice, that midfield three, the ball started to consistently go to Martinelli. It was consistently reliant on that left side rather than the right. They might have passed in. To be honest, in the first half, they probably passed him like 2 or 3 times, and then in the
mm.
second half, they passed him a couple of times, but he wasn't getting involved too much in the game. But like Mohamed Salah, yeah, that's why we say like that we like the way he's going or the direction that Saka's going, and I really like the direction that Saka's going. Is that hopefully one day he could become like Mohamed Salah, where even in a game where you think, he's not doing nothing this game, he'll come up in one moment and then bang, score a goal, then bang, score a second. Like, do you know what I mean? This is stuff that I look at and I'm like, yeah, I understand that he's probably going to get hate for the rest of his career because that's all people do with Mohamed Salah is
That's
hate.
tribalism. Yeah,
But I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. I really liking
yeah.
what I'm seeing from, and I think that's the reason why. I wouldn't say it was his best performance, but he was effectiveness in the game, bro.
Yeah.
Is
It wasn't
crazy,
his best
bro.
performance overall, but in the
Yeah,
Champions
that's
League,
what
I
I'm
think that
saying.
probably was.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the Champions League specifically, since last season,
I just
I
have a
think that
special.
was
You know what? His best goal for me in the Champions League, bro. I don't know why
Bayern.
that Bayern Munich goal. Yeah,
Mm.
it just
If only
held
we
a
won that game.
special. It just holds a special place in my heart, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just holds a special part in my heart, bro. Because the way he just got onto the ball, yeah, and just Neuer was reaching for it, bro, and he was never ever reach. This is Manuel Neuer, guys, by the way. Yeah, Manuel Neuer is still a good goalkeeper right now, bro. He still makes very very good saves, bro. Do you know what I mean? So let's not
He
act
did
like
save
Manuel
them towards
Neuer
the
is.
end
Yeah, let's not act
when
like
when we
Manuel
should
Neuer
have had a
is
penalty.
is washed and this and that. Bro,
Yeah.
Manuel Neuer is still a very good goalkeeper. So
By the way,
yeah,
Ilyas asked the question, like, what do you think? He said, but do
what do
you
you
think the
think?
Arsenal board will move in January?
This is the question, man. And the answer, I don't know. Because we're hearing all of this shit now, but before last year, he was we were sitting there like, oh, we're gonna do this in January, we're gonna do this in the summer,
Yeah.
bro. They were propping up January, yeah, and then all of a sudden PSR, yeah, is what we were hearing, and then they were like the summer, da, 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 da. Nothing happened, or barely anything. You know what I mean? We got Marino and Calafiori, and obviously Sterling. Then now they're starting to prop up the January transfer window. I'm like, bro, these guys must think I'm a schmuck, bro, to sit here and just listen to this and get excited again. Nah, man, I'm waiting until they prove something to me. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I think the board's gonna move. Yeah, I think the board's gonna do this and do that. Nah, man, these guys are on
The
a
reason,
ticking clock right now, bro. Where they need to go and initiate these buys for the attack now. Forget about the fucking backline and the midfield for a bit. We need to now initiate our buys for mainly the attacking positions, bro. We have to. If we get
I,
if sorry, I just want to say this.
no,
If
no, go
the
ahead. Yeah.
if the news that has been circulating around the internet, yeah, for the last 2 months about Martinelli and us receiving a massive offer from Barcelona or whoever for Martinelli is true, which to be honest, the source that it came from was a very reliable source apparently in Spain. Um, Regarding, I think it was Barcelona who were after him and wanted to buy him. Um,
Mm.
if that's true, bro, you need to sell Martinelli now. Sell Martinelli, get a big payday from him because now we need to move on. Then, if Martinelli is warranting this type of money, then bro, sell him. Let's go and look at another person. Let's get someone world class now. We need that left sided player that's gonna stamp their authority and be the main starter. Yeah, not this. I don't know what this kind of weird shit is going on with our left side where Trossard's playing one game and then Martinelli's playing the other game, and they're both having bad games, and it's bro, it's a mess, and the striker needs to be sorted out.
Look, I agree with you, but I don't think they'll do a transfer in any transfer in Jan. Maybe like they'll get some sort of loan deal, and the reason for that is I think we've seen clearly with Arsenal that they don't like rushing into certain moves or settling for certain players. So I think they'll have like certain targets, and if they cannot get them in Jan, they'll just wait for them in the summer. And we've done that the last couple of seasons. I think Jorginho and Trossard that we got 2 seasons ago are a bit different because, yeah, I know we were going for Mudryk. We didn't get Mudryk. We ended up getting Trossard, but that's because Trossard was suddenly made available because he fell off with De Zerbi, and he had too much quality where Arteta's like, yeah, I won't ignore that. And he obviously clearly likes Jorginho. He rates Jorginho highly, and for 10 million, he's like, yeah, for a squad option, I think I can make that work. Like if we cannot get Caicedo.
Mm.
So unless we get a situation like that where like there's certain players that are getting ostracized by their clubs and just exiled, I don't think we'll end up going for someone. I think that's also why we went for Raheem Sterling, because we're like, there's no one else in the market that we want
He needs to
of
go,
our
man.
quality.
He needs to
Sorry.
go, man.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And this is where this is why I
So,
feel Jan will be like a very. It'll just be like some loan moves maybe here and there, or some unwanted player in a certain club. They'll be like, okay, let's get this person. Maybe he'll help us out a little bit. I don't think we'll end up getting someone big. I think the summer will be massive for us for sure, but I don't think we'll end up getting someone
it
big in
has to
Jan.
be.
But to
It
be
has to
fair, I
be
don't
though.
think other clubs will do either. I don't think Liverpool or City will get someone massive in January. I think they'll make
City,
signings, but nothing major.
City, there's too much pressure on them. They need to get signers and they need to get good ones in
Yeah, but
because
they've never done that. They've never done that in Jan. And we say,
yes,
okay,
they've never been
here's
in
the
this
funny thing.
scenario. They've never
When
been in this
people say,
scenario where it's all
yeah,
falling
I
apart.
agree. No, but they were in a scenario like this in 2019, 2020 when they were like 15 or 10 points or whatever behind Liverpool, like by Jan, and they lost the league by 19
No, no,
points
no.
or
But we're
18
talking
points.
about aging players, bro.
Aging players, but who are these aging players?
Bro, De Bruyne is aging, man.
De Bruyne, who else? De Bruyne, Gundogan, Kyle Walker.
De Bruyne, Gundogan, Kyle Walker, and they've
Yeah,
got Bernardo Silva who looks off the races, off the paces.
but he's not old though. That's different.
Yeah, but off the pace. They've got a lot of players that are either old or off the pace, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, but then can I like I don't know, man, because I feel the pressure we say they have is not a pressure that Pep actually has from the manager, from the board. Sorry, like I don't
I'm not
think the
talking
Jed
about no, no. I'm
Mansour.
not talking. No, 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 no. You're mistaking it. I'm not talking about um a pressure from for Pep to thingy or he's going to get sacked. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about pressure for them to
Pressure
buy
from whom?
players now
From whom? Pressure from whom?
from the owner.
Why?
These because he's going to demand, brother. Sheikh
I feel like
Mansour
the
is
owner will look at January and say it's done. The season is done. Let's spend our money wisely because they
no,
also
but
have a
they could
case
still be looking
ongoing. They're
at
not gonna.
they could
Go ahead.
still be
Sorry. Go
looking
ahead.
at the Champions League though.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
not only looking
look,
at the
maybe.
Premier League.
Okay, but what kind of quality player can they go and get that will be available in Jan and will want to join in Jan without them breaking the bank?
Zubimendi,
But does he have a release clause?
yes.
I don't know if Supermendi will leave mid-season, man. He didn't want to leave in the summer to Liverpool. I don't know if he'll want to leave this mid-season, especially when he knows that okay, I'm going to go to City, but then once Rodri's back, Rodri gets a spot again.
If he
Uh,
does, by the way,
Ali saying Bruno Guimaraes, which fair enough, I hear, and I understand Newcastle might have to sell, but even then Newcastle make him captain. I don't think they'll want to sell him easily, man. I don't think, and he doesn't have a release clause, so I don't think they'll want to sell him easy. They'll still
yeah, that
ask for
expired.
big money. Sorry, yeah, exactly,
That
and they'll
expired.
ask for big
It was the
money, and
hundred.
City are
Was
not
it the 100 million one?
something like that. I don't
What they
know, and
said?
City will not pay that kind of money. Like, there's no way they'll pay that, especially in January. They will not pay that kind of money in Jan. Um,
Yeah.
I don't think so. And
Zubi
yeah,
ain't
as
going
Ali
to
just said,
City. I heard.
Zubi ain't going to City. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he'll go to City. At least not this Jan. Maybe in
Well,
the summer, but definitely not in Jan.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. By the way, big up to FK. I saw her come in, and big up to Cali as well. I saw them. I saw the two come in. I didn't say hi to you guys. Big up. But yeah, these things keep on. The comments keep on coming off, and I forget that Ash has got control. So I'm just like, bro, am I pressing something, bro, for them to come off? Speaking of Manchester City, staying in the region of Manchester, Manchester Derby. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, Coming up this weekend, man. It's a very interesting game now, bro. It's a very interesting affair now.
Is
I
it?
can't lie. I'm excited, man. I'm excited because this could be a tight game.
I
You're
don't think
saying
it will be.
you're saying so what you think Man City are gonna be clear?
Not clear. Like they won't smash them or anything because they're not the same City of last season.
Well,
At least not.
you think
You know?
it's very high probability a City win.
I think it's a comfy win for City. Like I think it'll be like a 2-0,
Really?
3-1 City win. Yeah, because the reality is, look,
Not the way they defended against us. Yeah.
for sure, for sure. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I just look at some of the attacking qualities that City have. I think the reason they have not been playing well is more to do with like just lack of confidence here and there.
Facts.
Um,
Big up
no, no,
Ali,
no, no,
bro.
no, no,
You're
no,
a
no, no.
legend.
Stop, stop, stop,
You're a
stop, stop.
legend.
I said they'll get slapped up by Liverpool. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go to the Saad Ash predictions just to see what I predicted for the City Liverpool win. Because did
We
I?
know that you said that Liverpool's gonna get smashed. Them. We know.
Oh, I said 3-0 Liverpool. So what are you
Yes,
on about,
but
Ali?
But he said you say it all the time.
No, I don't. How all the time? If I just said Liverpool will slap them,
Apart
that's
from the
not all the
Liverpool one,
time then.
go look
That's
at
not
the
all the
other ones.
time.
Then go look at the other ones.
Bro, but that's not all the time. That's not all the
Go
time,
look at
bro.
the other ones. No, but go look all the other ones. Tell me all of the other Manchester City ones. How many did you say City win?
Um, wait. Oh my god, this is so funny. I predicted Bournemouth to win 2-1. I got that right. I got 3 points for it. So who's exposed? Let me
You're a piece
present
of shit.
evidence.
You
Let
got
me
three
present.
points for
You know
that.
what? You know what? We don't have to do the predictions now,
Oh.
but Ali and Saad need some sort of education, right? Here, let me go. We obviously missed this one like frauds. Liverpool City, Liverpool 3, City nil. Bournemouth City, I got 3 points for this. Bournemouth 2, Man City 1. So let's
Yeah.
calm down.
Now look at the
Let's
Southampton one. Look at the Southampton.
Which Southampton one? Yeah, I
You got
predicted a
score a
smash,
lot.
but to be honest, both of us did. Both of us did.
Hey, what did I predict?
For what? Bournemouth Man City, you said 1-1.
No. What did I predict for the Southampton one? Did I put 6-1?
And by the way, Arsenal Liverpool, I got it correct as well, 1-1. You said 6-1 for Arsenal City Southampton.
No, you
You
didn't
got
get.
it
No,
worse.
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You didn't get Liverpool Arsenal one correctly.
I said
You got the
1-1.
result correctly. You didn't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
yeah.
actual
Meaning
score.
exactly. Yeah, not the
Okay,
score.
calm
I mean
down.
the draw.
Rephrase yourself.
By the way,
Rephrase yourself
now
then.
that you've said this, I'm actually going
Rephrase
to go to the
yourself
very
then.
top. Where is Man
Rephrase
City? I need to
yourself,
see.
bro.
Man City. I said, by the way, look at this. I said Man City 2-1. I got that correct. Exact on the money with Brentford. Where is Man City here? I said Man City 2-2. Okay, I got the sorry, I said 1-1. I got the score wrong, but I got the result correct.
I said 1-0,
Where's
guys.
Man City?
Okay, man.
Look, wait a second. Another Man City game. 1-1. I said 1-1 Man City Newcastle. I got that spot on. 3 points. Now you guys see why there's a 20 points gap between me and Saad, by the way. Right? Where is it? Man City. 3-2 Fulham. Okay, I said 4-1 to be fair. I said they'll smash them. It was closer, but anyways, I got the result correct. And then here, I said 3-1 Man City. They ended up winning 2-1. Not that far. Saad said 1-1. So look at the fraud. Yeah. Where else is it? 1-0. Okay, fair enough. This was embarrassing by both of us. Yeah. I
Wait,
got
what happened?
Bournemouth correct.
What
And by
was
the
that?
way,
What
Brighton,
was
I
the
didn't get
1-0
it.
one? What was the 1-0 one?
Southampton. We already spoke about that. We said 5-1
Oh
and 6-1.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. And then Brighton Brentford, I predicted a close game, and I said fair enough. 3-2 Man City. It was 2-1. I got at least Brighton score correct. And then last
Guys.
week, yeah, there you go. I'm almost done. We didn't predict over here. Shit, frauds, both of us. Um, and then Liverpool, Man City, I said 3-0. I give Liverpool too much credit. I should have said 2-0. And then here, 3-0, or we didn't predict like frauds. And what did I predict over here? I said I said 2-1 Man City. Fair enough. It was 2-2. And I think if Rico Lewis didn't get that red card, they could have won that game. So
You know what?
Ali,
FK,
do you now Ali, take it back now. If you are a
FK's
man, Ali,
been
and I
on
know
to
you're a
me,
man and
bro.
you're clearly a man of dignity and respect and honor, you will comment back and say you got it wrong, as you were right. Come on, Ali. Come on, Ali. Do the right thing, as I know you will be doing. You're clearly Ali. I'm assuming you're a Muslim because it's a Muslim name. Come on, Ali. Be it's Islam. It's haram to look at my other comment. He said, "Where's the other comment? What about Palace City apps? I already said that I got. I said
No,
I said
he
2-1
said no,
City.
no. He said,
It was
but
one.
it's your energy on City isn't the same one, Ash.
What? But what do you mean by energy on City? Like, if I say I think City will beat United, like by 2 goals, why is that crazy? Why is that crazy? This is the same United that lost at home. This is the same City that lost. Yes, thank you, FK. You were cooking me for no reason. I don't even know why. This is
Right,
the same United that lost at home to
FK's
Forest,
been on to me. FK's been on to me, yeah, about this
and
Brentford at
rightly
home, bro.
so. And rightly
Because I
so.
said they'd lose to Brentford at home. Which listen,
Thank you,
Brentford
Ilyas.
is a
I need to show. Thank you, Ilyas. Imagine, he said, Ilyas says, bro, imagine being 20 points up and getting cooked for your predictions. I don't get it. I don't get it. How is that possible? It's mad. It's mad, bro. Wallahi, it's mad. But it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine.
well. Anyway,
Look,
give us your thoughts on the
I
actual
look.
game.
As I said, the
I'll
reality
be
is, I
right
know
back.
City have had issues. Yeah. I know United have, City have had issues. To be fair, so have United. Um, if this was at Old Trafford, I swear to God, my energy would be different. Like, I would not even be hesitant. Not hesitant. I would be hesitant to predict a United draw. I would have, sorry, a United win. I would have said probably a draw, but I can see. I would have said the most likely outcome is a draw. The second most likely outcome is a United win, and then the third most likely outcome is a is a is a is a City win. But because it's at the Etihad, and because I feel like, excuse me, I know they lost to City, but I think this will be more of a continuation from the Forest game. It also depends on what kind of lineup Pep puts, because if he starts Doku, I don't think he should start Savio, to be honest. He doesn't contribute much except run, and then do nothing. But if he starts Doku on the left, and then I don't know, Foden or Bernardo Silva on the right, goes with KDB, Nunes should play in the middle. He needs to stop doing this Nunes on the wing crap, right? I think they will end up having a comfortable win against United, because I still think they have good attacking outlets when they're in form, and they can come on form anytime. You never know. And if they do click and get in form, and if Nathan Nunes plays as a DM, um, I think they can open up United. Now, United might end up playing the same way they played against us, a lot more reserved, a lot more deep when they're defending in certain phases. But I just feel like it won't be enough to beat City then. Um, One thing I will say, though, is if Pep ends up starting Kyle Walker, because I don't rate Rico Lewis, I still think he's better than Kyle Walker, though. If Pep starts Kyle Walker, I think the game will be slightly more complicated. I can still see City winning. I'll probably still predict City winning, but um, I think they would just make it slightly more difficult for themselves. But you guys say this about City. I don't trust United though either. Like, it's not like United is like, if this was City versus what team is in decent form, Fulham, for example, I would have said, okay, you know what, maybe I can see something happening. Fulham is in good form. Fulham is a good team this season. I don't know, man. I just don't. Even yesterday's win, like against Victoria Pelzen, like I don't think it was that convincing. I don't think they played necessarily that well. People are really giving United so much like credit. Um, I get what you're saying, Ali. United are shameless. They might like suddenly show up and all, but I think that that's shameless that they cannot decide when they show up. Like, for them to show up, City have to be horrendous that day, which, to be fair, the last 10 games they have been, or at least 9 of the 10 games they have been. Um, but I think because of the derby and everything, they probably will be slightly more charged up for this game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, there's history between already now between Amarim and Pep. after what his sporting team done to him, bro.
which means
So
Pep will be looking for revenge.
yeah, but also Amorim will know ways to hurt him because he's already had
It
that
doesn't
test.
work that way. You want me to give you guys an example of why this is not necessarily applicable? Mourinho against Pep in 2010 locked the living hell out of him, beat him 3-1 at the San Siro, and then locked him up in the Camp Nou, ended up losing 1-0 but going through and knocking Pep out. The next time they met each other, which was literally just a few months later, 5 months later, he got slapped up 5-0 when he went to Madrid, when he went to a different team, right? So I don't think it works that way. Like, just because he did it against Sporting, he doesn't have Sporting players now. If this was Sporting Lisbon against City with Amorim in charge, fair enough, because he knows the system, he has the players, he's been with them for years. It's United, bro. He could put the best system out there, and freaking Casemiro or Lisandro Martinez or Nana will decide to dive right when the ball is going left. These things could happen, bro. And
That's
people
the
talk
only
about
that's the only issue that I have. That's the only issue that I have is Onana.
Onana.
This
Yeah.
guy is a bozo, bro. This guy is a bozo. Like, it's actually crazy, like how bad he can be at times. Because
Yeah, he was
I
doing well this
to be honest,
season.
at the start of the season, bro, he wasn't even doing too
Yeah,
bad, bro. He was actually having a
yeah.
very good season. Do you know what I mean? Up there in like some of the best goalkeepers. You know what I mean? The performances so far, but I don't know what's happened to him in the last 5 games, bro. He's just been
Mad,
horrendous, bro. But
mad.
this is the thing, though. I just have a weird feeling that United are gonna rise for this game. I just have a
Maybe.
feeling that they're gonna get a win. In my personal opinion, I've just put my thing out there, but we'll get to it when we get to predictions. But yeah, I just have a feeling that they're gonna get a good result for this one. In
Yeah.
my personal opinion, man, I think City are really down at the moment. Their players are they're lacking stimulation, they're lacking confidence, they're lacking motivation to really go ahead and get wins and get goals and stuff like that, and keep a lead. Do you know what I mean? So
Bro,
that's
this
the
is
only
the
thing for
problem
me,
when
bro.
you win four in a row. This is the issue. When you win four in a row, you just the desire goes down. You've broken all records. You've done a freaking treble. This is where I think Pep screwed up tremendously. Or
He
the
should have
City
left,
owners.
bro.
No, no, forget left. He could have stayed, but he should have done a not a full rebuild, but he should have like if I was Pep after the four-peat, I would have like immediately. First of all, he should have never signed Gundogan back. I don't know why they did that. He should have immediately gone and got like 4 or 5 youngsters, quality talents, and said, we're starting again. Just like how we did with Sterling and Sane years ago, and John Stones and Kyle Walker and all these guys. We're starting again. Go get me like a young, hungry fullback, quality fullback. Go get me a young, hungry midfielder, like with physicality and stuff. Go get me like an explosive winger who wants to like score goals and stuff, which they probably thought they did with Savino. By the way, anyone whose name is Savio and changes it to Savinho because he wants to be like a Brazilian flair kind of player and he sucks on the ball. I mean, he's a good dribbler, but he sucks on everything else. That tells you itself it's a red flag. When someone like changes their name that way, I always have like, I always like think there's a red flag there.
Big up Juve corner cast, man. Thank you very much, my brother, man. Big up Forza
Big up, big
Juve,
up.
bro. Forza
You, you,
Juve, bro. You lot
you
done the
have
job.
you have corner on your name in your name, so that makes you a legend already.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Big up the
Listen,
corners.
bro. Big up to Juve, bro, because they done bits, man. All we need now. I'm pretty sure. Are they not playing this weekend? They're playing uh Inter, aren't they? I'm
I think
sure
so.
they are.
Yeah, but
Let me see.
like I must say one thing though, Saad.
I love that, mate. I love that.
I love this song, man.
I'm gonna
I
have to
love this
cancel
song.
that. I'm gonna have to cut that out in the editing after the stream because it's copyrighted, bro. They copyright every
Is
time,
it?
bro. Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to cut it. It's
damn
unfortunate,
it.
bro, but it is what it is, bro. Bun it, man. You know what I mean? We love the corners, man. We love the corners. But big
Yeah,
up to
we
you,
love the
Juve,
corners. Yeah,
cast, man. Big up to
big up.
Dusan Vlahovic and Weston McKennie. Oh, mate. I can't believe that Weston McKennie scored, mate. Oh, my God. You see the goal, bro? I was like,
Yeah.
bow. Hold that. Hold that, Edison, you fraud. This guy's always out of place in his goal, bro. I'm like, bro, just get into the middle of the goal, you bum. Anyway, but yeah, listen, I feel like Man City are just, do you know what I mean? They're just a bit. I don't know. They just look weird right now,
They
and I don't
do.
know why he keeps. I don't know why he keeps on playing Walker. For the love of God, I do not know the reason why. I don't know what is in Pep's head for him to continue playing Kyle. Excuse me, Walker.
At some point in the past, I
Why?
said he's one of the best fullbacks. I take it back. I'm so sorry. I realize now he's just a pace merchant, nothing else. Just a pace merchant. Outside pace, he's got no positioning. He's got too much ego. He's not that good on the ball. Like he's just such a shit defender, man. It's crazy. It's
Bro,
crazy.
I realized, yeah, it's actually I saw this on Twitter, yeah, and the guy was spitting, bro. It was like this question just gets more disrespectful as time goes on. You remember in the Champions League when Jack Grealish and Kyle Walker were there with Thierry Henry, and then
Bro.
this Jack Grealish guy turned to Thierry Henry, Mister Vavavoom, Mister Run through your whole team himself, yeah, turned to Thierry Henry and said, "If you were on the left, do you think you'd be able to take him on?" Bro,
Bro.
Henry said all day, bro.
All
He
day,
knew.
bro.
He
Bruh.
knew, bro. Henry was like,
Henry
bro,
at
this
his
guy's a
peak
schmuck, bro.
was skinning Nesta. He was skinning freaking
Zanetti,
Salgado
bro.
and
Zanetti was getting left in the mud.
Zanetti and
And
Carlos.
Zanetti's,
And you're giving me Kyle Walker. Are you mad?
bro,
All day, bro. He would be running
bro.
so. Henry on his peak against Walker would skin him. He would have turned back, skinned him again, just for the fun of it, gone all the way back to his goal, told him, allez, come, allez, 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 vous allez, 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 comme ça, idiot. And he would have just gone and skinned him one more time. Are you mad? Henry, are you stupid? Bro, let me tell you
Oh
this.
my
Not
god.
only would Henry have skinned Kyle Walker 10 times in a match, Robert Pires would have skinned Kyle Walker all day. How about that? Robert Pires would have made a fool out of freaking Kyle Walker. Alexis Sanchez would have killed Kyle Walker all game. Man went to
Forget about
Thierry
Henri,
Henry. Are
bro.
you stupid? By the way, I won't
Bro,
even say
I
Henry. I think was
know.
faster than Kyle Walker. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I think Henry was quicker than Kyle Walker.
Bro, do you remember
It's
when he? Do
mad.
you remember when he was playing for France? I think it was in. I think it was in a 2002 World Cup, or was it in the?
When he had that
I think
sprint in the middle.
when he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
sprinting,
bro.
bro. You see it, bro. This guy is, bro. You know how a gazelle, bro. How a gazelle is like not even a gazelle. How a cheetah is, bro. You know when a cheetah's just
That
running,
was
bro, and
mad
its
pace,
legs
bro.
are going in front of its arms, bro. Bro,
Mad pace.
this guy is cracked, bro. This guy is cracked, bro. Don't test Mr. Vavavoom. Don't test the GOAT of the Premier League, Mr. Thierry Henry, ever again. Don't ask him stupid questions like that ever again, Jack
Yeah,
Grealish.
it's Grealish,
You
bro. And
you
knowing
absolute
Grealish,
bum.
knowing Grealish, he probably was drunk at that time because he's like the guy just loves to drink and which is fair enough. You know, he was celebrating, let him drink and enjoy.
Yeah.
He probably was too drunk at that time. He asked a stupid question. This is mad.
Wallahi, this guy needs to try
There
handle
you go.
Sterling before he
Exactly.
tries to handle,
Sterling
bro.
destroyed him
Cooked
last
him,
season. Cooked him, bro. He left him dry. He dropped him dead on the pitch, bro. Not actual dead, but obviously. And by the way, we don't
bro.
condone
Do you remember?
the racism that they were having on Kyle Walker.
Yeah,
So
of course, of
again,
course. We
I
don't
don't
we
know why
don't
people
condone that.
fans always have to take things to an extreme level. Like
Yeah, bro. I
we're,
don't know.
we're
It's
making
so
jokes
weird,
here and
bro.
stuff, and you guys have to go and put him like in a picture of a terrorist and stuff. Come on, guys. Like, but anyways, I mean, when I say guys, I don't mean you guys. Obviously, I mean like whoever did
Yeah,
it
it's
there.
so
But yeah,
weird, man, and all
but
the
he's still an
racism.
overrated fullback.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But anyway, let's move on to the next game. We'll speak about the Arsenal one quickly. Give me your starting 11, man.
Against Everton, it'd be an easy slapping. I would say Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel. Um, uh, I would start Lewis Kelly, and then midfield of Partey, Rice, Odegaard. I'll still keep Moreno an option off the bench for now, and Saka, Havertz, and I would start Martinelli still. I would start Martinelli.
Hmm. I'm gonna go different. The backline's the same.
Hmm.
My backline's the same. I'm gonna stick with the midfield that we played. Declan Rice, Marino, and Martin
Hmm.
Odegaard. Party, just chill out for a bit. Yeah, just rest on the bench.
Yeah.
We won't.
Don't
Do
bust that
you know what I
hamstring.
mean? Yeah, just don't bust that hamstring. Just chill out. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Marino, Rice, and Erdegaard because I think that's a very good trio right there. And
Hmm.
that's we need to play that midfield more because that's what we're gonna have when Party leaves in the summer, bro. So we need to
Yeah.
get them used to playing with each other. I'm also in the front line. Saka and Havertz, I agree with. But I'm actually playing Trossard. I'm not playing Martinelli because this guy is just he looks lost now. He looks lost. So I'm just I don't know whether he warrants a start at the moment. I don't even
You know
think he
why I would
warrants
say
a
I'd stop?
start
Because
against Monaco.
against the shitter teams, he has done well. Against Leicester City, against I want to say against Chelsea, but yeah, obviously they're not
Yeah,
shit this
against
season.
Chelsea as well.
Yeah. No, against last season against Everton as well, when he played on the right wing, if you remember, the last game of the season, he had a very good game. So I don't know. I feel like in a game like this, I think his pace and his directness probably might help us more than Trossard. But and I would still want to see Trossard come off the bench and be an impact sub because I think that's what he does better than anything. But yeah, I mean, maybe this is one of the games where we will not be able to rely on corners as much because Everton are also very good in corners, very good defending corners. I think last season they were second in the league for most corners scored. So they will obviously be good at
They
defending.
were fourth in the league for goals conceded.
Yeah. There you go. So
They finished it.
they're definitely good in the air. And you know, I wanted to touch on that actually a little bit because I even did a video on it about um like are Arsenal like relying on corners too much and are you relying on set pieces? And you know the funny thing is, Saad, I went and looked at the stats and I remember this from last season, but I was like checking it as well. Do you know that at this stage last season, around 50% of our goals were from set pieces?
Mm.
50%. This
Mm-hmm.
season, it's around like 33%, 31%, 30. I forgot I checked the number.
34 in it.
38%.
Okay.
So we're actually less reliant this season on set pieces to score versus last season at this stage, basically. And yet, for some reason, people will still go like, "Yeah, but you're depending more on set pieces," which is crazy. Which is crazy. I don't understand why people are saying that. Like last season, it was a bigger problem. And the other thing as well that I mentioned, yeah, Ash, but a lot more pens. Yeah, but that's still a set piece. Because the whole argument of us depending on corners is that we cannot create from open play, Elias, which was an argument that could have been made last season when half our goals were coming from set pieces. If it wasn't a penalty or an own goal or a corner, we couldn't score. That's what most of the claim was. And this season, we're actually scoring less from set pieces. Now, yes, we also scored less goals. I think 4 or 5 less goals compared to last season. But I can also argue we had 3 games where we had red cards. And not to mention, um, we had more difficult fixtures. I saw his comment. Yeah, I'm stoked to hear that stat.
I love that
Uh,
from Hyper, man. I
Man.
love that
And
from
by the
Hyper.
way, I'm not even someone who's like, why are people say? I don't mind us being reliant on corners. If we score 100 goals a season and all 100 goals are from set pieces, I will celebrate that. Especially if it gives me the league. I don't care. But I'm just giving everyone the stats that people are saying we're more reliant on corners this season. It's factually incorrect. At least set pieces, not even corners. Set pieces. We're factually relying on set pieces less this season, right?
Mm.
And I was also arguing with Mo on this because the Premier League website has us first for big chances created. Unless you're telling me all those 43 big chances we created this season, according to the Premier League, have all come from set pieces, we clearly are also creating chances from open play. Last season, remember, you and I were looking at these stats. By this stage,
Mm.
we were like 15th or 14th in the league for big chances created. So we've definitely improved there. And this brings me to my other point, and by the way, like I just want to mention this as well because people mention this on Judge Mo's channel. Oh, these are fake stats. These are fake stats. Sofa score has different numbers. Blah blah blah. Sofa score has your fifth. You know why I don't take? First of all, if I'm comparing things in the Premier League, there's no better ultimate source of truth than the PremierLeague.com. Right? That's one. Secondly, you know why I wouldn't take Sofa score seriously? Let me show you why. Right? If I ask you, Saad and Ali, because he's the Liverpool fan, which team, if you go, because you know SofaScore has like the team rating, right, based on the performances this
Yeah.
season. Which team do you think is ranked first?
For set pieces,
No. For average score, average performance score.
I'd say Liverpool is a team that should be there.
Liverpool are second. Guess who's above them?
Who's above them?
No, name a team. Who do you think logically should be first? Like based on performances this season, based on how good they've been.
Chelsea.
No, Chelsea are fifth. Man City. Man
City
are ranked again because I know people like, oh, this guy's making fake stats. I never make fake stats, right? Here it is in front of you guys. Look at this. You guys see it here on the corner. Man City are ranked first. Spurs are ranked third. Spurs are ranked third according to SofaScore. And people are like, look at SofaScore, big chances created. I don't give a shit what SofaScore says. The Premier League website, I'll show it to you guys here as well, clearly says Arsenal are first for big chances created. Here, there you go. There you go. I've been checking this every week. I check it, and every week the numbers change. We were at like 39, and I think we had 4 big chances against Fulham, and it increased to 43. So this is what I'm trying to say, and people come up with this random shit. So anyways, that brings me to my second point, which is also something I did a video on. Go check it out on Ashraf Talks Football.
Yes, guys.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, no, link it in the description, guys.
I spoke about, and this is gonna annoy people as well, maybe. I spoke about, do you people actually think Arsenal have regressed this season? Because I don't think we've regressed. I think what's happened is we haven't improved, which is also a problem, by the way, because stagnation is also bad. And for me, stagnation means Arteta should go by the end of the season. But still call a spade a spade. Stop saying Arsenal have regressed. We haven't regressed, actually. The only department we have regressed in is discipline and red cards, which fair enough. If someone says you guys have regressed in the discipline area, okay, you know what? I'll hold my hands up. I'll say that you're right. But with the red cards, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. But I don't think it'll be a problem for the whole season. I think those 3 red cards we got, I don't think we're going to see a lot of them this season. But the sad reality is all the 3 red cards we got this season, they've affected us in all 3 games. If you exclude those 3 red cards, Saad, we actually haven't regressed in the other games. So if you look at our fixtures, yeah, people are catching on. Hyper-protagonists and L-bags are saying SofaScore is fraudulent. 100% it's fraudulent. If you have City first and Spurs third in the average performance, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I think the Premier League gets its stats from Opta, by the way. And Opta is known to be the best site for stats. So I'll have to double check that. I'll research it later. Anyways, I went through all the fixtures, Saad. And I'll name out some of the fixtures. So do you remember what we did against Wolves last season at the Emirates?
Yeah, comfortable game, 2-1, I think it was.
Yeah, not that comfortable because obviously Zinchenko made it difficult towards the end. But yeah, 2-1. What was the score this season? 2-0. So it was better this season.
Yeah.
What did we do against Villa last season at Villa Park?
It was a 1-0 loss.
We lost. This season we won
2-0.
What did we do against the promoted teams last season? We won all of the games, right?
Yeah.
This season we beat Leicester and Southampton. So we've only played 2 and we've won both. What did we do against Chelsea last season? Who were worse, by the way, than this season?
We smacked them away at
home.
No,
at Stamford Bridge.
Oh, we drew. And to be honest, they should have won that game, to be honest.
They should have won that game. We were horrendous. Remember, we were doing the watch along and we couldn't believe Sanchez gave us a breather when he gave the ball away to Declan Rice. Who scored a fantastic goal. This season, Chelsea are better and we still got a draw against them and we were the better team in my opinion. Right? What did we do against Fulham last season? At Craven Cottage.
Yeah, man. We scored the first goal and got slapped up.
And lost 2-1. Exactly. This season we drew. What did we do against... there was another team that I had. Newcastle. We lost last season. We lost this season. What did we do against Forest last season? We narrowly won 2-1 at the Emirates. It was the first game of the season.
Yeah,
right?
Saka goal, bro. Banger.
Saka goal and Nketiah from the Martinelli Drake. This season, we slapped them up 3-0. And I can argue Forest are better this season than last season. They're freaking 5th in the league, by the way.
Yeah.
The only game we have regressed in terms of scoreline or result is Liverpool. And I don't want to make excuses, but with Liverpool, I don't think it's arrogant of me to say if Timber and Gabriel don't get injured in the middle of the game, we probably go on to win that game. Because the second goal that Liverpool scored was from that side, from Lewis Kelly and Kivior's side, which had Timber and Gabriel Magalhaes been there, we probably don't concede that goal.
Mm.
That's the one game we've regressed in, if you take away the red cards. Which is why I'm saying we haven't regressed overall. And by the way, even if you include that game, right, with the 3 points of Villa and the 1 point of Fulham, which is 4 points better off, minus the 2 points of Liverpool, we're still 2 points better off than what we did last season in all the fixtures, minus the what do you call, minus the red card games. And even in the red card games, the City result is the same. We drew last season, we drew this season. So obviously, if you take Brighton and Bournemouth, then fair enough, we're 5 points worse off, which means we're overall 3 points worse off this season than we were last season. But that's because of the context of the red cards. If you exclude the red cards, we're actually 2 points better off. Which is why I'm saying we haven't regressed. We have stagnated. That's the problem. Which is also a problem. Stagnation is also a problem. Because even if we end on 88, 89 points this season, I don't think it'll win us the league. Because Liverpool are pacing towards 90 plus points. So Liverpool are actually pacing towards breaking that 90 points barrier, which even if we hit 88, 89 points, means it's not enough for us to win the league.
Mm.
And that's why I'm saying we haven't regressed. And Ali, I understand you're saying if you look at the table you have, blah, blah, blah. But you cannot look at the table you have because we're not playing the exact same teams we played last season at this point. We're not. Last season, we didn't play Villa in the first 15 games, right? Or definitely not, what do you call, City away. We didn't play Spurs away in the first 15 games. We didn't have some of these fixtures, we didn't play them in the first 14, 15 games. I think Villa was after the 15 games, in fact. So you have to look at the fixtures into account. And that's why I'm saying I don't think we have regressed, but that's not good enough in my opinion. Stagnation is also really bad. And that's also, for me personally, enough to sack Arteta by the end of the season if he doesn't pick it up. If he picks it up, then of course, that's a whole different conversation.
All right. Well, listen, let's just get into the predictions then, because we've been here for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, my bad. I went on a ramble there, but I had to get that off.
No, big up to you, bro. Forget it, man. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. I'm all up for these rant sessions from Ash.
Sometimes they have to come. Predictions. Okay.
You see this guy? You see how he's sleeping already?
Yeah, bro. It's freaking
This whole
1:25
stream,
a.m.
man.
here.
This
It's
whole stream he's
1:25
been
a.m. here,
sleeping,
guys.
bro.
And not to mention, I've like woken up like super early today, which means like I'm already like on less sleep. Let me share this the Ash predictions. Not that it matters anymore. Like the gap just keeps getting bigger. But anyways,
Bro, just shut your mouth and bring up the predictions. This guy is just talking, bro. All of this, bro. Giving it all of this. I'm gonna do like this to like Saka does, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's bro. That's what I should be doing every week then. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna start with Arsenal Everton. Guys, predict with us as well. We can come back and see what kind of scores you guys get.
Predict with us, guys. Predict with us.
Arsenal Everton. I'm gonna say 4-0 Arsenal.
Jeez. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with a 3-1.
3-1 Arsenal. Bournemouth, West Ham. I will say, damn. I really wish West Ham sacked their manager ASAP, because if they sack their manager and they get a new manager bounce before they play Liverpool at the London Stadium, then you never know.
He could be sacked. I think he's gonna be sacked after this game.
I hope so. You know what? I'm gonna try and manifest it. So I'm gonna say 3-1 Bournemouth.
3-0.
Brighton Crystal Palace. Damn, that's a good game actually. Genuinely, like if you just want to watch good football, I think that's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna edge it to Brighton, and I'm gonna say
I'm going the other way.
2-1 Brighton. Oh, are you saying Crystal Palace? What's the score?
Yeah, 2-1 the other way.
Okay. Oh. You know what? I'll actually change mine. I'm gonna say draw because I don't trust Brighton at all, bro.
Okay, fair
Their
enough.
defense sucks. Chelsea Brentford. I know people expect this to be a difficult game for Chelsea, but Brentford are really good at home. They're not good away from home. And by the way, this is also something I want to destroy a myth about Brentford, who have done well this season. But you know how people are looking at them and saying, "Oh, they're the best home performing team. They're fantastic at home." You know, they haven't played. They've only played one of the top 10 teams right now in the league at home. At home, at home. Every other team they've faced is in the bottom half, outside Bournemouth. They haven't faced any of the traditional big six. They haven't faced any of the current existing top 10 teams except Bournemouth. So I feel like that home form of this is kind of overhyped. But anyways, away from home, they're not that good. I know last season they beat Chelsea home and away, but this I think is a better. Not I think. I'm sure this is a better Chelsea. Um, I'm not saying they'll slap them, but I think it'll be a close game. So I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, I think the exact same thing. 2-1
Oh.
to Chelsea.
Liverpool, Fulham. I'd really want to say shock result for Fulham, but I cannot see it. So I'm going to say 3. Fulham will score. Smith Rowe will score. 3-1. Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool.
The big one. I don't know if I should say 3-1 City or 2-0 City. Nadas, there's no way City do not concede. 3-1 City. You know what? I'll make it interesting. 3-2 City.
Guys,
Even though I said it'll be comfortable, but um,
I'm going to go with a 2-1 Manchester United.
at the
United.
Etihad. Wow. Wow. This is
Guys,
big. And this is why, guys, there's a 20 points gap between me and Saad. But anyway.
you piece of shit. Hey, I'm putting my neck on the chopping block, man. But it is what it is, man. You
Yeah.
got to take risks when you're this far
Yeah,
behind.
yeah, you do actually. You do. You're right. You're right. Newcastle, Leicester City.
Oh,
Yeah, I think win for Newcastle. I'm gonna say 2-0 Newcastle.
bro, I hate. The thing is, I hate
Actually, no,
this
no. I'll
because
say 2-1 because Leicester City, Van Nistelrooy. Go ahead. You hate
we
what?
always say this, bro. We always say this. We always say, "Oh,
But at
Leicester
home,
City,
how wrong have we been?
Newcastle, oh, Newcastle against Leicester City, or this team against Leicester City," and for some reason they make it like close. They make it a good game, bro. I'm not doing that anymore, man. I'm gonna go. I'm
Yeah,
actually
they did
gonna give.
lose at home to
I'm,
West Ham, to be honest.
bro. I'm gonna give Leicester a chance, man. I'm gonna go with like a 2-2, bro. I'm gonna go with a 2-2, man. I think Leicester might be able to step up their game, bro. Do you know, Ruud Van Nistelrooy has come in there and he's got those players really believing what he says, bro. I'm gonna go with a 2-2 for this one.
Maybe. You're
I don't
right,
know
man.
whether I
You're
can get a win because it would be difficult, but I could definitely go 2-2. I could definitely see them doing 2-2 for me.
yeah. Fair.
Jeez, this is
Forest
a stink
Villa.
fest right now, man.
Hmm.
Aston
Forest
Villa
Villa.
stink, bro.
Aston Villa are horrendous. Especially away from home. I don't think they're that good. But
They stink of shit.
um actually no, away from home they were good before the Liverpool result. But
God, Vardy Dago eater.
yeah, you know what? I think
Uh,
Forest have been decent this season. I'm gonna tip them to win this 1-0.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Forest. Come on, Chris Wood,
Southampton
man.
Spurs. Ooh. You know what? Screw it. 2-1 Southampton.
You piece of shit. You took my score.
Yeah. Really? Okay. Fair enough. 2-1.
Bro,
Because
I'm telling you
man,
right now,
Spurs is
Spurs
crap,
are
bro.
awful, bro.
So bad. So bad. Elias, really? 4-1. To be honest, Southampton also are crap. Aren't they last in the league? Are they still last or has someone taken their spot at the bottom? Does
JJ
anyone know? Like,
Ash, you already know, bro. I'm there, broski. So we'll meet up, man. Link up
Oh,
out in Morocco, man. Of course, we'll be there, man. We'll be there, bro.
bro, Southampton have only won one game this season. So you know they gotta make it too. Let's go, Southampton. Bro, this season, Crystal Palace have only got one win at home. Guess who that win is against?
Wait, Crystal Palace.
Yeah, only one win at home this season. Guess who it's against?
Okay. Tottenham Hotspur, mate.
Tottenham Hotspur. Ipswich have only got one win in the Premier League this season. Guess who they
Tottenham
got that
Hotspur,
win
mate.
against? Tottenham Hotspur, baby.
Bro, listen, the thing is, bro, Spurs at this moment in time are, if you're struggling and you need a win, come to us, man. They're charity shop settings, bro. It's
It's mad,
charity shop settings over there, man.
mad. And
Bro,
I
these lot
wonder
are
if
doing
Southampton's. You know what? I'm actually gonna check it. Have Southampton even won a single game at home? Yeah, the one win came at home actually. Yeah, fair.
against who was it again?
Um, let me see.
I want to say
Southampton.
Wolves.
Everything. No, Everton. Everton.
Everton.
Yeah. Who else?
Um,
Cool. Wolves and Ipswich.
this is Ipswich all over it, bro.
Gary O'Neill. Hmm. Man, Wolves are so funny because one week they'll slap Fulham 4-0, another week they'll freaking get slapped themselves. I'll say 2-1 Wolves. But I'm predicting no, I'm predicting a lot of 2-1s. It doesn't work that way. 3-1 Wolves.
2-1. Ipswich.
Oh, damn. Okay. There you go, guys. Those are predictions. I'll be curious to see some of these predictions of yours if they come correct after the games.
Inshallah.
So let's see.
Idnillah.
Is the game
By the
tomorrow for
way,
you at Sky Sports, or is it Sky Sports? Do you know?
no,
You
no,
said
it's
you have
free.
to
It's
cable vision.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Yeah, fair.
3 o'clock game, bro. So they don't show it in England.
It's okay. I'll join your watch along in the comments, but
Well,
I
the
won't
thing
spoil
is,
it. Don't worry.
yeah, the thing is, to be honest, this is the thing, bro. Like, I can't. Like, if I could, I would jump on with you, bro, on the thing. Anyway,
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't work. It's fine.
guys, listen, big up. Thank you very much for joining us. This has actually been a very eventful stream. It's actually been a good
It
one.
has been.
A lot of ranting from Ash. Obviously, we had our little, we had the little Morocco segment at the start. We did say we're gonna quickly speak about what's it called we're gonna quickly speak about the two managers, Lopetegui and Gary O'Neill. Who do you think is gonna go first?
The thing is, I think West Ham's expectations are bigger than Wolves, even though Wolves are in a worse position, which is why I
Yeah.
feel Lopetegui might end up going sooner. I'm also trying to see their overall home form or overall form. Wolves are like loss, win, win. West Ham are win, loss, loss. The thing is, West Ham's form is better.
The thing is, yeah.
Look,
I
it
think
depends on this weekend.
Lopetegui-
Depends on this weekend. I think
I
whoever
think
loses, this
Lopetegui's got
weekend
the
will get
harder
sacked.
game. Lopetegui's got the harder game. And I think if he gets smacked, that's the final nail in the coffin. And I feel
Yeah,
like
but
they
you know
need
what? The thing is, Saad, he won the last game, which is why I feel it might buy him another loss. Whereas Wolves are on a 3-game loss like streak right now. So if they end up losing again tomorrow at home, that too, to Ipswich of all teams, then I think he will get sacked. If both of them win tomorrow, then I'm gonna stick with Lopetegui getting sacked. But if both of them lose tomorrow, I think Wolves get sacked. Gary O'Neill gets sacked first.
wow. Yeah, I think Lopetegui's gonna get sacked, to be honest.
I hope so. I
There's
need a
already
new manager
discussions
for
and
Liverpool.
there's discourse in from what we hear on social media and from these ITKs, bro. There's discourse in their boardroom, bro, right now. Do you know what I mean? On whether to
You know,
sack
people
him
are
or not.
saying Lopetegui is so ass. It's crazy how a manager could go from winning the Europa League with Sevilla and joining Real Madrid and managing the Spanish national team, to suddenly being called shit at West Ham. It's crazy. This is the problem. Like when some
I
managers
mean,
make
to
the
be
wrong
honest, it
thing,
happened, bro. I mean, it happened to Carlo, and bro, he was getting slated for that Everton
he
move,
was
bro.
getting like, bro.
Right, he
Carlo
was getting
Ancelotti,
lashed.
honestly, he was given a lifeline by Florentino Perez. Genuinely, he
That
was
was the
given a
weirdest,
massive lifeline
bro. That was the
because
weirdest move ever, bro.
it was 100% because this guy took over a Napoli team that was progressing season after season, right? And regressed them tremendously, got sacked midway through the season, joins Everton, and Everton was still bad. Like, it's not like he improved Everton and made them a challenging team or something like that. They were still crap. And
Mm.
somehow Carlo Ancelotti gets a lifeline from Florentino Perez, bro. And obviously the rest is history, but yeah, fair.
Fair enough. Well, listen, guys, big up, man. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for being here with us. We are gonna get out of here, but like I said, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe. In the description is Ashes,
Ashes.
Ashes, Ashes channel. And make sure to go over and subscribe to him as well. Doing content over there as well. So make sure to get that done for me, people. Subscribe over here as well. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're out of here. Peace out, people. Love for the love. Peace.